welcome back and thank you for joining us today. My name is Amanda.
Natalie.
Also Amanda.
And we are on But Is It a Crisis? Guessing episode 10. I still went there, even though I wasn't supposed to during our take.
It's fine.
Today is my turn to host, and I do not have anything in general. I am just going to be authentically me and ask questions. Let's see. We get the chance to get to know us a little bit better. I'm interested in learning. Natalie here is a little bit more, like how would I say it?
Isolated?
Yeah, isolated and
guarded.
Right. Yes, generally don't speak. So I
Really?
I don't know.
I don't know her past.
Oh.
There's a lot of things I don't know.
Wait, we're going there.
All the things.
I was not prepared for that.
12, 20, yeah. And
My past.
all the
You
things.
just looked worried.
Yeah, she's like, where do I go?
Oh,
Where do I go?
no.
We're talking about today's
What
me.
am I legally allowed to
Right.
talk about?
How many years have passed?
Yeah,
Has it been 7 plus?
because you're a new person
What
every
is it,
time.
the statute
No,
of
so the
limitation?
statute of
I can't get in
limitation.
trouble for that
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Right. And they say that you're also a new person every 7 years, that your body actually.
Yeah,
Oh,
your cells regenerate
yeah.
every
Oh, I
7
didn't know
years.
that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
That's why some people develop allergies or grow out of allergies.
Oh,
Mhm.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yes. So more than things. What was the best advice, family advice you've ever received?
Ooh, family advice?
Mm-hmm.
Now, from family or about our family?
From family. Sorry. That you actually took into consideration and no. See, that's how I felt in your podcast. I was like, wait, what?
Advice I've received from family. I have a very dysfunctional family.
Tell me more.
I think I've received advice I wouldn't follow.
Okay.
Um,
So no one said anything good. Like, Natalie,
I
do
don't-
this. And
Okay. Yes, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm sorry, Grandma. My grandmother. I wouldn't say it's like specific advice, but just things that she taught me that I've taken into my own motherhood journey with my son, and it's including me in adult things. Like she allowed me to be in the kitchen with her while she cooked and watched soap operas and drank Cuban coffee. I shouldn't have been drinking Cuban coffee as a baby, but here I am. I'm okay.
Are you?
But just making me feel included instead of like, you're the child. Children don't speak. Like I had an opinion and she let me put on my shows for her.
you mattered.
Yes, I mattered. And I've taken that into my relationship with my son. So I wouldn't say it's like advice that she gave me, more so like who she was with me, that she was my best friend. Like I miss her.
Oh.
Her
First
example.
question.
I know. Damn it, Amanda.
Question 1. Oh.
My best advice was probably 21-ish years apart. And they both came from my mom, actually, ironically, even though my grandmother raised me. The first advice was my mom when I was pregnant with my son when I was 18 years old. And she gave me the example of not judging at all. She had no lectures for me. She had no negative things to say to me. Like, this is where we are and this is your decision. I was talking to her about whether or not I was going to have an abortion. And she said to me, if you decide to keep it, the only thing that I'll tell you is that it's always there. You don't just to get to put the baby in a closet and go and live your life. It's there when you wake up. It's there when you go to sleep. You have full responsibility for it all day, every day. And it was the realest, especially at that age, the realest kind of definition of what young parenthood ended up being, because it
Motherhood.
really is about the lack of resources for help. So you are missing whatever things you used to do before, and you're just there with the baby all day long. And so I really appreciated the preparation to a certain extent because it was reality. And then 20 plus years later, we were having a conversation with my daughter about young guys and just guys in general, how, you know, I've been telling my daughter forever at her age, she's about to be 20, that like the probability of finding a guy who's thoughtful and caring and all of those, it's just so low. They have so many hormones. They're such idiots. They want to be in the world making messes and causing problems. And so like so many young girls want to find somebody who'll just treat them nice. And it's just not so realistic at that age. And we were talking about it with my mom, and my mom goes, do you know what I've realized about myself? I pick the same guy. They just look different. And it was so simple. It was like, they just look different. Oh my God. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I would tell a friend, the guy you like, automatically no. Go to the friend. Like, stop. Like,
go to the friend.
Yeah. Like, whoever you're drawn to, like, stop, because you're not going to pick the right one. Like, go to the left. You know what I mean? Right or left.
I picked the same guy and they all look alike.
Do they really?
That's true.
Do you have a type?
I have a type.
Really?
It's not a good type, but I have a type, okay. Unfortunately.
That's a good one to ask. And so, do you have a type?
I don't have a type.
No, I'm personality.
I realize after I'm in relationships with people that I'm prone to like certain energy.
Mm-hmm.
The people I'm around, and I was telling you this not long ago. I think I was telling both of you guys this. The people I'm around in relationship, period, friendship, romantic, whatever, they tend to be people who don't get upset very easily. They tend to be people who are kind in different ways. They're not always nice people, but they tend to be like a certain type of kind person, at least in my relationship with them. And I'm much more of
thing.
It is. I'm much more of like the dominant personality, and so I'm drawn, and there are times where I'll let things make me anxious or upset for too long, so I'm drawn to people who like forget about being upset 23 minutes later. And so that I'll notice, but actual like physical features or a kind of guy, no, they're all so different. They've all been so different.
I think I can see a certain resemblance. Like I tend to like light eyes. Like that's just my go-to for sure. So other than that, I think they're all so very different.
I like funny people. Yeah. Everybody in my life is funny.
I mean, right. I get that. I think I'm so funny.
So funny.
Yeah. And then the whole forgiveness thing, I guess, you can't hold a grudge, right? Like wake up tomorrow. And I think that's a lot of things in a lot of families that we've seen. Like they'll hold a grudge about something you said about politics. Or like we're not even the president. Like why are we so involved or so mad? So I do not like to hold grudges.
No.
I haven't seen a grudge in you either. Do you hold grudges?
Yeah, I can.
You do?
Yeah. More so, I never forget. And if you do something that fundamentally changes the way that I perceive you as a person, I will never,
like lose respect.
Yeah. I will never be able to be myself with you again.
Gotcha.
I just don't trust you. You basically have one chance with me.
Oh, that's hard. Especially I'm in a blended family and around kids and teenagers. And I'm like, I don't know how men deal with that. Because
I don't mean like small things like you were in a bad mood today. I mean like if you have shown me that you are not a good person, like a genuinely good person.
Okay.
Then I'm accepting of people and their different quirks and their different moods. And that I'm very understanding. But if it's something like
they do something harmful or something
that it contradicts with what I think a good person is, then it's pretty much done after that.
Well, you're like that too.
Natalie's probably the closest person to my actual personality who's in my life. I've said before that there are times where we go places where I get to be not the dominant one because she'll be the dominant one. And it still works because even though we're very similar in some things, you are still an extremely kind person and we laugh a lot together. So like it's a lot of times people who are closer to my personality type are or that people who I stay away from who are closer to my personality type are more aggressive, and then just that mixture just doesn't work. But also, we've known each other since we were babies.
Yeah.
So like your hardening happens later. And so I think that we had more, vulnerability when we were first meeting each other. And so it works better.
It's funny because I wouldn't consider myself dominant.
Really? Oh my God.
I think you're more. I was operations is how I would always say that. Yes, I think you're.
I think I've been forced into a dominant role, but I would love to submit.
Would you?
I think I would. I would want someone to treat me like a cup of tea.
Oh yeah. So you would
But I'm
want.
not.
Right.
I'm tequila.
See, that's what I just said. You're very similar to me,
I'm
but
a
you're
fucking
softer.
fireball.
Right.
I don't think you can tone that down.
I don't want anybody to treat me like any goddamn cup of tea. Fuck you. No, it's wonderful for you, but I don't like it for me. But so my example is this, right? We were at a restaurant with lots of people. It was somebody's birthday. Something went wrong with what we had asked for. And always it would be me who would be like, ma'am, this is a problem. And I didn't even get there. And you were like, ma'am, can I talk to you? I was like, oh, I love this. So that's what I mean in you being dominant in those times, or we'll have gone on vacation and she'll have chosen things. She'll have taken care of things. And I'm always that person. So in that way, yes.
But I do feel like you are dominant. Like there's certain things that you want to do or have on your mind. Like
no, I am.
Yes, I can pretty much go places and just want to like either walk and figure it out or like just have an idea, but not. I call that operations. So I am like all sales, right? Like I'm the one to talk. I just want to show up. Like even with this podcast, I just want to show up.
Yeah.
There's so much work to be done, and that's my hardest thing.
Yeah.
But I always saw you as that. Like you're gonna do it. Like you say you're gonna do it, you'll do it.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that I am.
Yeah.
If I say that I'm gonna,
Unless it's a party.
Well,
Unless it's getting out of the house.
yeah, that's yes, because my social battery runs out.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went out like 2 weeks ago. I was out till 4 a.m. I woke up the next day. I had no voice. Like I need to recover. It was a lot. I was only going out for a drink. Who told me to stay out till 4 a.m?
She said, I'm tired, bones.
I was so tired.
It took you 2 weeks. No, I think I'm so social. Like I can just keep going and going and going. But there is time that I need to recharge. But I love being on the go.
Yeah,
I love it. Mm-hmm.
You do.
Super busy all the time. And I always overbook. Like I'm not very like, especially like how you said you want to do all the things. Like I'll be like, okay, on Tuesday, I'm going to have 3 lunches and go to dinner. Right. Like I have planned all the things for Tuesday and like Wednesday I have nothing to do.
But that's why actually sitting and doing like concentrated work is hard for you because
Very
you
hard.
have too many things going on.
Mm-hmm.
So, cause that's like, there are times where I have to say, I'm not going to the thing, or I don't want to go out and have dinner, or all of those things. I have to say no, because I know that I have 4 hours of things that I have to do. And so it's a trade-off, especially if you're building something,
Touché.
something has to give. And I try to make sure that there are times that I'm putting the work away and spending the time with the people that I care about. But if it's like going to somebody's party, besides, like an important thing, if it's just like, oh, whoever's having a barbecue and I know I have work to do, then the answer is no.
No, I tend to try to always go.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I'm so stressed out and I have so much going, I'm going. Like, but I guess I like it, or, I'll be like, oh my gosh, I spent 4 hours there when I should have had this done. But I'm like, it'll figure itself out.
Right.
We'll worry about that tomorrow. No worries. If it gets done then. Because I feel like
it's party time today.
Yeah.
every day is, a party day.
Yeah.
That's the way I see it. So do you guys, you're guys crafters. Let's start with that. Like, do you like crafting? I know you guys do journals, but I've always wondered, like, are you one who wants to make things pretty and getting the parties ready?
I have moments. I have like phases where when I was young, I loved scrapbooking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, I had
So
so
fun.
many scrapbooks. And I've tried to get into it as an adult, but I do it and then I fall off and then I pick it up. I would say that more so my crafting or my creative outlet is makeup and clothes.
Yes.
That's where I feel most creative.
That's a good way to be, right? Because you put it on yourself, not something else.
Yeah, like I love
wish I
clothes.
could
I
worry about-
love clothes. I love.
That's my hardest thing. Like we were talking about earlier. I asked them, I was like, I can't wait to get to a place where they, my outfits are chosen, my makeup's done, and both of you guys are like, no. So you're into fashion also, right? You plan.
I am not anywhere near as kind of creative with it as Natalie is. I feel like I get inspired by certain things, and I want to look nice. Like I like feeling good about the way that I look, right? Because so many times, especially down here, you're walking around town in like exercise pants and flip flops. So I like that feeling of like, oh, I look cute today.
Being
I like that.
So pretty.
Yes. Whereas like Natalie was just saying before the show started, she's like, I wanted a specific stripe pattern
and a
for
fun
her outfit.
sleeve.
Yes. And
No
I
way.
would never get to that extent. Because I'm not creative like that with clothes.
I mean, it looks great. However,
Like I have a vision in my head, and then I find the piece that fits the vision that I created. Like I knew that I wanted a specific look. I wanted a brown and white shirt, but the stripes had to be vertical. And the sleeves, I wanted a fun sleeve. I wanted something that had like some type of structure, like something fun. And I found it.
How long ago did you plan your outfit?
This outfit?
Yes.
Well, I got the pants 2 days ago, and I got I found the shirt like last week, and it was finally delivered. And then I didn't know if it was gonna work together. But I put it on, and I was like, hey, the vision worked.
It does.
So your vision was like, okay.
I do that with like home decor type things. Like I'm setting up the library, and I had this vision of like a lounge / like old school library where it's like, dark tones,
Rustic.
low lights, like those little green lights that are like mood lights.
Like dark academia. What is it?
Dark academia. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it started with painting the room this really dark blue because I was getting a bookcase that was really dark blue to be blue on blue. And when we did the room, it was so dark. And my partner walks in and he's like, this is awful. And I had even the ceiling painted. So it's literally the whole thing. And then I got the bookcases and I'm starting to put them together. And then he sees the bookcase on the wall and he's like, that looks really good.
Yeah. The vision is starting to come together.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And then when the lights, I see the vibe.
Yes,
I see the
yes.
vibe.
So in that way, I'm creative. Actual crafts, I always used to crochet with my grandmother, which I've wanted to go back to because it's very meditative and you're not thinking because you're just like
repetitive kind of.
Yes, it's very good.
Kind of like a fidget, right? Like, so you're fidgeting, like you're doing something, but it's
mindless.
Yeah, exactly.
It's mindless. Yeah. But I don't do outside of that really like crafty things because I'll start doing them. And then I don't know if I get like tired of them or I just want them to be over.
Take a break.
Yeah,
Come back.
like what you do for parties. There's no way I'm ever doing that. I'll buy the stuff and decorate for that moment for the party, but I'm not like making things.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, I love it. I don't know why, it just excites me. Like I love DIY stuff. I wish I could do more. Like I want to start with my bathroom and get into like the home, aspect of it instead of just like parties. So I'm in the middle. Let's see if I do it. But I do have a plan with a friend, Brandy, to do my bathroom and do something, panels and see if I can get going on that.
Nice.
Yeah, that'd be fun for me, like redesigning homes. But other than that, yeah, I just love doing crafts. Okay, so
do you craft with your kids?
I have, but no.
Is it stressful?
It is very stressful.
Yeah.
So it takes me back to like when my daughter, she used to play with Barbies by herself. And I would come along and try to Barbie with her, but I wasn't Barbieing the way she would want me to, right? I'd be like, hi guys. And she's like, she doesn't talk like that, mommy. She's a librarian. Oh, okay. Hi guys. And she's like, what? Just give me back my Barbie. Right? Like, give me, just go, mom. And I'm like, okay. But now that I understand her, I used to be like offended. Like, damn, she's mean.
That was me as a kid.
She doesn't want me to play with her. Like, what kind of kid do I have?
A librarian Barbie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So cute.
In all aspects, that was me as a kid.
Yeah, and she would literally have this whole plan. So yes, and I don't craft really with my kids. I know Meredith has tried to help me, 'cause, and I'm just like, I got it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless you really know what you're doing and you're doing it right
Yeah.
and helping me, or finishing it for me, then but the initial startup, I'm on my own.
Yeah, because
It's
I mean,
my piece,
it's also,
I guess
it's also work.
it is
when
work.
you're showing somebody else how to do it, because they're not going to do it the way that you want them to do it. And they're
Why
gonna-
did my head just go to
Yeah. And if you
the
have control
podcast?
issues,
Yes.
Yes. Oh my
This
god.
is true.
Yes.
This is true.
But we all have so much going on. And I know.
I didn't even think of that. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
She's talking about that we were having a conversation about the podcast,
Mhm.
and for the listeners who don't know, which I don't feel like we've talked about it at all, the idea was that each of us would have our 2 weeks of being in charge of all of the social media accounts, and
I missed that part.
it was one to lighten the load amongst the three of us, because doing this is a lot of work. People don't realize social media is a full-time job.
It is.
And the other part was so that our personality would shine when each of us had control of the account. I don't feel like we've gotten to that point yet, because we're just
ChatGPT.
we're in the beginning, just trying to like get it, just to post the things on time.
Struggle is real, especially for me.
But eventually, the idea is that like when it's Natalie's week, she would be on stories, like posting things that are more her personality or whatever the case is. And so, in talking to Amanda about her weeks and the things that she needs to do to get better
Yeah, I failed.
organizationally,
I
like we
passed
just
with a
talked
D.
about, right?
See, I did the things. However,
I said that I know that you're not ever going to care about it as much as I do, because this is the brainchild that I came up with, in the sense of like, I want it to look X way. And so I'm driving towards that thing. I was like, but you do have to get to at least making sure you're hitting the marks. And if that means that she needs to ask somebody for help, then she asks for help.
yeah, I definitely need to hire somebody.
Yes.
I mean, okay. So we all know sales and operations, right? So should we go into zodiacs? Because I know you and I are both big on zodiacs.
We
So
can talk about that forever.
yes, right?
I'm a Pisces.
Yeah, there you go. I'm an Aquarius.
I'm a Scorpio.
Mm.
If you couldn't tell from that sentence, the prior to that.
Right.
Yeah.
The drill sergeant. So what are your qualities that you think you develop from?
So Pisces are a little misunderstood. Yeah, I feel like people think Pisces are like big crybaby, emotional, sensitive, and we are.
Yeah, I think you're emotional.
We are. But I think that we're also like the embodiment of all other signs. So we tend to be more empathetic and more understanding, and we're very fluid. Like I feel like I'm able to get along with most personalities. But there is, the dark side of every zodiac sign. Like I tend to have a lot of issues with escapism and disassociation. When the real world gets too real, I tend to like isolate a little bit. And I do get my feelings hurt easily, but I'm on the cusp. I'm an Aquarius Pisces.
Oh, so that's the freedom aloof, right? Like,
Yes. So one side of me is like, you crybaby bitch. And the other one's like, why you so mean? And it's like a constant battle in my head. It's like, because it hurt my feelings. And the other one's
feelings
like,
don't matter. Yeah.
Get over it, you little bitch. And I'm like,
I'm a thug.
yeah.
That's my everyday battle.
No, seriously, growing
right
up,
thing.
my best friend, one of my best friends would call me Tupac Mother Teresa. She's like, I don't know which one I'm going to get. I'm either going to get the one that wants to fight everybody or the one that wants to love everybody. But that's pretty much what a Pisces is. It's like a lot of people think that we're, on the softer side, like, oh, so passive, but we can be very, like you asked earlier about grudges, and we can be kind of petty, like petty in my head. I've trained myself not to say things out loud as much as I used to. But yeah, we can be a little spicy sometimes. A little wasabi.
Got a little flavor in there.
A little wasabi on the sushi.
A little flavor.
Yeah.
I can do lady Pisces. I love them. But men Pisces, no.
Oh God, no.
They're all crazy.
I feel that way about most water sign men. even Scorpios
Men
can be
male
very
Scorpios are
toxic,
crazy.
possessive. My ex
Yes.
was a Scorpio, and it was. I mean, Pisces and Scorpios tend to like gravitate towards each other.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I don't mean it for the women.
Yeah. Oh, gotcha. So do you
what?
have? Oh, I want to say, do you have a sign that you know you don't get along with?
I wouldn't say that I don't get along with, but that I shouldn't date for sure. Go ahead.
Okay.
I have trouble getting along with Capricorns.
Capricorns. Okay.
Yeah.
Mine's Cancers. I don't know.
Cancers are the most emotional. Like people think it's Pisces, it's Cancers. Cancers
They are the most emotional.
and they tend to be very passive aggressive.
Yeah,
I can't. My sister's a Cancer, and I'm like, just say the thing, just say what you feel. And it's like she's just looking at me with her big brown eyes, and I'm like, just say what you feel.
Oh, that would make me want to tell you.
Yeah. Right. Now they start crying. Like, no, no.
Yes.
Yes. 100%.
They take everything personally. Everything.
I do. I think I do too, though. It's very hard because I'll even worry about like what you could say about me. Like I think everything's so personal.
But I feel I say Capricorn because a lot of the Capricorns that I have known, and again, this can totally be like, I'm sorry for the Capricorns out there.
Right.
There are
Sorry
some that
to
I
that
love.
man.
There are
Right?
some that I
Always-
love. However, I don't like, or I don't have as much patience with people who are like, well, that's just who I am. Like, I'm just keeping it real. And they don't care about how that affects other people. Like they just hold on to that without working on themselves. It's like, no, you're
Every day, it's Michael.
you're a dick. Like,
Yeah.
So
don't
mean.
be, yeah.
Like using it as an excuse to be offensive.
Right.
And versus like, oh, this is who I am, being accepting of yourself. No, you're just being an asshole.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say I feel like the misconception, but I'm very much a Scorpio. Very much a Scorpio. I don't love like the public. I don't know if it's misconception, but I don't like how like everything is black and witches and like violent things. Like when you're on social media and it's like the different signs, how that's the only thing ever for Scorpios.
You got a bad rap.
Like I'm also other things, but also I don't encompass some of those things. But I'm definitely a Scorpio in the sense of like a dominant personality. I'm a Scorpio in the sense of
Mysterious.
mysterious. I understand things about human behavior a lot better than other people do. So that allows for thoughtfulness, but it can also allow for manipulation. So I can kind of position myself or maneuver in certain scenarios what I want the perception to be, because everybody else is just being reactive and I'm understanding what's happening.
So if you act a certain way and get a certain response.
Correct.
Okay.
And I understand much more like people's motivations. So,
Oh,
when I was younger, I was the definitely spicier versions of my Scorpio sisterhood. I could definitely fight you today. I mean, I could still fight you, but it would take a lot. But once upon a time, once upon a time,
the Amanda I know.
Wish up
is the one that's like, what you just said?
once upon a time.
And I'm
I
like,
mean,
no,
we've known
not-
each other for a long time.
Yeah. That was a fun time.
Yeah.
Be like, no,
Right.
I sin. I'm like, oh my God, here we go. Ding, 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 ding. Like,
I love how Aquarius like care so much, but also not at all.
right, detached.
Yeah.
I
Like they
wanna-
care so much, but also like I don't give a fuck.
Right, I'm going home.
Yeah, like you just told me your life story, and now you're in a puddle crying, and it's like, okay, bye.
Right. I didn't know. Go see a therapist. Like, I mean, yes, that is true.
Absolutely. We went on a vacation with like a bunch of other women, and she was being so like a part of the group in a way that I wasn't, right? Like I was just kind of there, and she's like laughing with everybody, having so much fun with everybody. Okay, everything's great. And then we go on this like river rapid, like a natural river rapid thing. Everybody's drunk and everybody's like falling out of their tubes.
Oh
and
no,
they're-
that pissed me off
and
because-
she's like, fuck these people. I hope they drown.
Like,
and
you're-
leaves. Like,
No, you actually pushed me and said, save yourself. And I said, bye.
Because she was being mean to everybody.
I-
She was so mean.
I can't deal with certain stuff.
I was like, get out of here. Get out of here.
She wants to,
I'm gonna
that anxiety is kicking in. She's like, wait, I need to be ready.
Wait. Now you'll know the answer.
That's what I think I like too about, I think when you ask random questions to people, like, especially so fast, like you don't have time to be fake. Like you actually have to say what
But
you
I don't
say.
feel like we're fake on here.
But no, but I feel sometimes it seems like you want to say the right thing or you want to say.
Well, I definitely watch how I say something.
Yes.
And that's regardless of how you're asking me because
Not-
obviously,
I'm
I'm cognizant of the fact that there are other people who we are talking about, and I'm not going to talk about people's personal business.
I know I probably pissed off some Capricorns.
Things like that I don't care about. Like
Right.
somebody's going to be mad about anything.
all
I
the
say.
time.
Yeah.
Especially
Or
with,
they'll be like, yeah, I do
Right,
keep it real.
right.
Yeah, fuck you, crybaby ass Pisces bitch.
wow.
I didn't think that
it just
far
keeps getting worse.
That's how Capricorns are, though.
Are you a crybaby bitch?
Yeah.
Jeez. I mean, I think I don't even want to say I'm a bitch. I think I'm nice.
Listen,
I think I'm
cannot
mean
tell
inside.
you how many times I cry every fucking day because of TikTok. Like, I will see a duck, like, hugging a dog, and there goes the waterworks. I will, like...
Yeah, that was actually a question I
sorry.
wanted to ask too.
No, that's fine.
No,
that's
when
fine.
was the last time you cried?
Wait, before we move on,
Oh.
you're going to ask that. So what are, for both of you, since we were talking about signs, what are the signs that you won't date?
Finish? Like, oh
no,
that's
the
a new
signs,
one.
the
Okay.
zodiac signs that you will not date.
I'm open, girl.
She said
I don't. Right. I'm worth. Everything's worth a shot.
I won't date a Pisces or a Cancer.
Okay. I get that though. I think Taurus is a hard one for me too because they're so bullheaded.
I
That-
love Taurus.
Do you?
Oh, I do.
So you do want to be a little dominant.
I do love Taurus and I love Scorpios.
Like, don't tell me what to
unfortunately.
do. I mean, yes, but same.
And then
no.
she's like,
but I love
Yeah.
Taurus because they are so earthly. They love earthly pleasures. So they love food and indulging and they're very reliable.
sounds like some pervert.
I know. What kind of?
And
She's like,
then
I don't know what it is.
Scorpio men are just freaky. Like they're just adventurous and
There it comes.
you know, they're
Just gotta let it-
curious. But if I had a preference, Taurus men.
Really?
Mhm.
So that's my. I think they're just too tough, like too strong, stubborn, right? In a way. Although my sister's a Leo, and I do see Leos as stubborn.
I also feel like they're a challenge and I like it.
Let's see.
You're gonna like it.
Back to the men that she chooses.
You're
Yeah.
gonna like
Has it-
it.
Yeah.
Have you won yet?
No.
Checkmate? No checkmate. Okay. Aw. So, okay, I'm married. You are?
Single.
In a relationship.
Okay. Do you want to get married? I guess that's a no.
I don't believe hold on, let me be careful about this one. I don't feel the need to have a document that says that you are partnered with someone. So in that,
So, do you want a ring?
yeah.
Okay. So, that kind of okay, I'm feeling it.
yeah. And I would like a celebration of
But just
our-
not a marriage?
Yeah, I don't feel like I don't need it.
Really?
Like I feel like I want to be chosen every day.
A marriage is a choice every day because if not,
Yeah, but I again,
we could have
it
laughed.
depends on the relationship.
mhm.
But I feel like a lot of people stay together because of that paper.
Oh, see, I'm also so married, but I'm also divorced. So I do realize that there is, it's not what, it's the hardest thing, but it's not forever. You can get out of it, which is kind of scary to me because I believe in like Rapunzel, right? Like I'm gonna wait. My sister called me Rapunzel, by the way. So like I'm gonna put my hair out, wait for my Prince Charming to come and rescue me. So I want the marriage. I like it. I like the title. I like the ring. I like all of that. What about you, madam?
I think that everything is a construct, and so I understand the idea that the paper doesn't matter. However, I think that societally, being married changes a relationship down to, let's get morbid, right? If something happens to one of you, you are the person who has the power of what the medical
Happens,
decisions
yes.
are for that person. And the idea that you're sharing a life with somebody for you know, a decade and something happens and then some other people are coming in and talking to the doctor and doing all of the things. I don't like that. And so I do want to be married in that way, in the sense of like you are in a true partnership, because you can't be in a true partnership if other people have more rights to that person than you do. In that way, it matters. In the sense of like standing up in front of the people that we love and saying, I want to love this person for the rest of my life. I also want that. But I don't want to be married in the way of like saying that I'm married. I don't care about that portion of it. I don't care about what people think of whether I'm married or not. I don't care about the actual title or, let's say, the financial aspects of it. It's just really like to me, the power of saying that I would choose this person forever, and knowing that the world is going to treat us as if we made that decision. Those are the things. But I think that in society, sometimes you kind of just want this picture of marriage. And
white picket fence.
That's the part I don't want, because that will have you choosing the wrong person, because you want that picture more than the actual person. Like the things that I care about are because of that specific person. I want to know that if something happens to me,
you're going to make
he's going to talk to whoever it is to make the best decisions for me, for my children, all of those things. Not that, you know, some random in the world saw that I had a ring on my finger. I really don't care.
Oh, I love that too.
I would say that I would love for someone to change my mind.
You're like, I'm open.
Maybe it's serious.
Yeah.
Well, even getting, so I had a whole strategy when I got divorced, like, because I kept his last name for the children also, but more because I wanted someone to care that I was rocking my ex-husband's last name. Like, I wanted to be married again. Like, I told, I mean, even dating, like, I'm very upfront. The first time I'm like, hey, listen, like, do you want kids or do you want kids? I already have 3. Like, I'm very upfront in the beginning, which kind of annoyed the crap out of me when you were dating and would not ask these questions. Like, I'd be like, wait, but what does he see?
I'm like, I don't even know if I like this person. She's like,
no, you're like, show me a pic.
Right.
You're
like
let's
she's
see if we get along in bed. That was so funny to me.
Like she's like thinking so far down the road, again, of this picture of what you want, but you're not knowing if this person is the person you want in that picture.
Touché.
So I don't care if you want that picture. If I'm going to find out I don't even like you.
Yeah.
Don't you take your pants off?
Don't you find out you don't like them anyways?
Well, listen,
like, do you really still like them?
Once you take your pants off, this is a different conversation, buddy. Either it gets better or it gets worse.
Yeah. After that is when that should crack me up. Then you'll know that is important. Sexual chemistry is very important, and the freaky stuff, like all the things, right? Like, yeah, that's kind of funny. So what else? So you just asked the last question.
Well, no, I had wanted to continue the conversation we're having. These are your
before
questions.
Technical difficulty. I know. Yeah. I was like, what's happening?
I don't know.
Take it. It's all you.
No. What other questions do you have? You can check your thing.
I know. It was one on the top of my head that we just were talking about.
There, you were asking something, and I asked you to hold on while I asked. What was it?
I can't remember.
Me neither.
Oh, when was the last time you cried and why? So you just said you're a crybaby. Was it on TikTok?
It was this morning.
Really?
100%. I cry every single day.
I don't cry.
Even if it's just like a couple tears. Like but the thing is that I went such a long time without crying, and I just
held it.
I held it in. I disassociated for so long, and now I'm just like, I want to cry. I want to cry because I want to feel.
Oh, that's a good one.
Like, I want to feel things. I want things to feel happy and sad, and it's not always crying because I'm sad. It's crying because I saw something really sweet.
Beautiful.
And it restored my faith in humanity.
Yes, I like seeing that stuff, but I don't really feel. I mean, I'm happy that they're like cleaning the oceans, or they're being nicer to animals, or they rescue them from. I love all that. However, I feel like I'm so detached. That's probably not a good question to ask you, huh? Do you want to move on?
What? Oh, I mean, I cry all of the time, like without actually fully crying. Like my eyes will get watery all the time just in talking about my son. Even when we were talking about saying the bad words when we were in the car, because obviously, one, he's gone and I just miss him, and also that my kids being in that group together is never going to exist again.
Aw.
And they were so special together.
There were the three of them.
Yeah. And then I just cry, like when we were at the Chris Brown concert, it's just things that remind me of him. And I feel like I take him with me to so many things because things will just remind me of him. And so being there, they were panning the crowd during some song, and there was a guy who like just made eye contact with the camera, and he's like,
Yeah.
and they kept it on him because
we're
he was
like,
just fabulous. And it was such my son's energy. And I was like, oh my God, you're here. And so, yeah, I cry about that all the time.
Yeah, that's understandable. I think after I turned into a mom, I cry more than I have, but I don't tend to cry.
Before that, I did not cry
Yeah.
a lot. If I did it, I was like if I did it, I
Frustrated.
was very hurt.
Yeah.
No, for frustration, there are people who get so angry that they cry, and I'm not that person.
Well, you cry all the time.
All
Is
the
what I'm
time.
just, yeah,
No.
okay.
All the time.
No,
I
when
cry
I
all the
when I
time.
get mad, I'm just mad.
Yes, and if I'm so mad and I have tears, like that's when I know I'm about to go batshit crazy. So I do not. So I remember even when my dad died, like it was very. I mean, I could think everything just happened so fast, right? Like I don't have time, or don't. Not that I'm not emotional, because I'm very, very emotional, but I don't think I cry. I think I'm very, dominant. Like not dominant, but very like oh Lord, like,
Poised?
yeah, but not poised because I don't really want to cry, but I just always have like I don't care that I don't know. It's just different.
Yeah, because you care, but you don't care.
Yeah, right, exactly. Right. I
Yeah.
do care, but I don't care. Like I'm not gonna cry about it. But I have seen, so that was enough. That was one.
I love that I'm crying again.
Really,
Uh-huh.
because it's you.
Yeah. It
See-
means that I'm feeling again.
So I recently had the two that moved out, and while they were great kids and on the whole aspect, it's just I wasn't being able to be me, like being blended, and then having teenage girls at the time who have been raised, so differently. And being there, yeah, I felt all the time like so judged. Like I would just like walk on eggshells. But now I feel like now that they're gone, like I'm really doing everything. I'm telling the kids what they need to do, how they need to do it. Like, yes, she's like, you're not wearing those shorts. Like I could never be who I am, I think, especially as a mother until these kids moved out. Are you guys, so that's my change with the fall, because we are going to be experiencing that. And I think that's my shed, like everything that's going away. What are you experiencing? And like you're shedding.
In my shedding season right now,
Mm-hmm.
I think shedding the wanting or worrying about what other people think.
That's right. We did talk
Yeah,
about that in the
yeah.
last one.
Like,
Okay.
yeah, that's what I would say is my biggest thing right now.
That's kind of like mine was too, right? Is that where we are in our lives?
Just
Because they
being
say in
myself
40s,
again.
and they say in your 40s, that's what you start not caring.
Mhm.
Like you really, is that what we're experiencing?
I think overall with life, if you are purposeful and being in your life and you start to realize that time is going by and that you are going to die, I think that just naturally you're like, why am I spending time
10
on
minutes.
I think that happens with everything, right? Like with relationships, like I'm not going to spend any more time with this craziness. Like I'm going to be hot for X amount of years and I'm not spending it on you. And so I think that you evaluate so many things. Where do you want to live? I'm going through that in my mind all of the time. I'm so sick of how hot it is in Florida. I'm so sick of how aggressive everybody is down here. And the cost of living is through the roof.
Yeah.
And I'm like, do I want to be in this constant mindset where I have to make these astronomical amounts of money to live a decent life in this city? Or do I just want to pick up and go somewhere else? So like all of those larger question things of like, how long am I going to do this for? I think start to happen, and it happens across whatever spectrum of your life you're thinking about at that time. And so, there was it's come up quite a few times, but there was a period of time that maybe I would have been more self-conscious about being on social media in this way. But
I love it about you guys. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I still feel so judged.
care.
Even when our first, so maybe that's something I need to do. So even on our first thing, when I saw sometimes it had been shared, I was like already self-conscious, right? Like, oh my gosh, why is mine being shared a little bit more? Is it people that I know? Or was it, or in what way was it intended? But you know what? Like when you were telling me, you're like, that's great. It was shared. Like people are sharing your stuff.
Right.
So,
And if they are saying something bad about it, that's on them.
Right.
Like, what kind of weird person is taking time? Not weird person, right? Because it's just life and it's things that you do. But if you're being intentional, why would you take the precious moments that you have in your life. You don't know how many minutes you get in your life, right? Why are you taking precious minutes from your life to take something somebody else is doing, send it to somebody else, say something negative about it? Like, take that time to live your life. Like, why are you just sitting in judgment of somebody else's life? Like, feel bad for that person. Keep walking.
Yes.
Yeah, because people who are truly happy, and I have this conversation with Aiden all the time, people who are truly happy don't feel the need to bully others or make fun of others or worry about what someone else is doing.
No.
Like, they don't. They just don't. They don't care enough about whatever they're doing is a projection. If they are doing something that is malicious or out of jealousy or out of pettiness or whatever the case may be, they're projecting something about themselves.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about you. It's never
them.
about you. I have known people in my life, either through work or personally, who have done things publicly or had businesses or done things on social media that I was like, that's a little weird. I have never once forwarded that to another person and said, look at this thing. Never, not once. Because I might think it's a little weird because it's not for me, but that's like
the condo like the people that talk so much shit on people's stuff. Like, what gives you the? But I guess I heard the generations are different. Like, I'm from the generation, like, if I said something, like, I'm gonna get my ass beat. Like, if I cannot just tell somebody they're a bitch, I cannot just tell somebody I don't like their out. Like, I grew up from a generation that was like, if you are rude or you're doing something, there's a consequence to your action. Like, I feel like these condo commandos have no consequences to their action, and they're just like talking all the stuff that they want to say.
Right. They never say it in your face.
No, right.
No.
Never.
Yeah.
And we have to keep remembering that with this, because like right now, again, it's not a lot of people interacting. It's early days, but at some point there are going to be people who are like, oh my God, why does she think that anybody cares what she's talking about? Her outfit's so ugly. And they're sitting in front of their computer or their phone in their life, spending time saying these things and like,
to be mean,
who cares?
Right? Yes.
Like, oh well.
Right. So that's me. I'll just keep moving forward. Like, I don't have the time. I'll comment if I usually don't comment. I'm from the fire emojis or just the hot, if that, like, if I even comment, I'm a definite avid liker, but I would never be like, oh, really?
Right.
You're so stupid.
Right.
No, I'll be like, oh, that's great. I never thought of it that way.
And people will get rabid about it. Like there are people that you'll follow on social media who have an account about fitness, right? And then they'll have a baby and they'll be posting their baby and their followers will be mean. Mm-hmm. Like, I didn't come here for this damn baby. And they'll say all kinds of crazy stuff.
Stop following them if they no longer meet your...
It's just so strange. And so you have to just, again, remember that it has nothing to do with you. The type of person that would write something like that, it's like, it's clearly not about you.
I love those when they show the person and like they're usually definitely not as 10. It makes me laugh so hard. Like, who are you? Like, look, like, I
don't want to do that either. No. Because then I just took moments from my life to
publicize your
negativity.
Yeah.
Like, I will say I'm the person in the comment that's usually defending people.
I know you would.
Like, you're stupid. No, you're stupid.
I love her shirt. You just don't have a sense of style.
Right.
Where's your mom? No.
Right.
Yeah. I don't want to get, I think because I tend to get so mad that I don't want to get, right? If I start caring, I'll start caring, like over caring.
I think the people that we should care about who have opinions about what we're doing for this are the 3 people in this room.
Yes, correct. We're the only ones doing it.
Even in our personal life. Like, I like hearing feedback from people of like, did you like it or not? But outside of that, we 3 decided we wanted to sit here and turn a camera on and talk to each other.
Did we? I just said I'd show up.
The day that we don't want to, or the day that we don't like what's happening, then we share that with each other. Anything else anybody else has to say is really none of our business.
That's true.
True.
That's true. Okay. So is there anything we should conclude with? Anything we need to tell our viewers or our listeners?
Oh, about ourselves.
Yeah.
Questions about ourselves.
Yes. That we need to know, because we are going to close out. And is there something you just want to say?
I don't know what I want to say.
Well, I can. So I'll start.
Okay, you start.
Because I actually kind of know. So I want people just to know who I am authentically. Like because I notice when I'm watching my own videos or watching us, I can tend to see that, okay, like, what are you talking about? But that's me. Like, I definitely, so I'm super excited to do this podcast because I get to be me. Like, I'm not really a scripted person. I don't put a lot of effort into a lot of things in certain ways. So that's not the operations of me. So maybe just to get to know me that I'm not a perfectionist. Like, I am the one who just shows up, and usually I'm happy, but I like to be that one to see it as like I'm the happy one. Like, I just go with the flow kind of person.
I love it.
Yeah.
For me, I would say that we don't know what we're doing. I don't think, and I say that for human beings, but us, right? Like nobody knows what they're doing, and that's absolutely fine. Like when people try to be judgmental because you don't know X, Y, Z, or they'll answer something with, but really you didn't mention. Like, man, there are just so many unknowable things in life. There are so many things that you can stop yourself from trying because you don't know the things.
Fear.
Just try. Who cares? Again, I say it over and over again. And I'm going to say it for the rest of my life. You don't know how much time you have. Do whatever it is that you want. And, try to be kind while you're doing it. That's it.
And it is your story.
Yeah.
You get to write the rules.
I'm going to piggyback off of that one. Just be yourself. And like, not in that cliche way, but like, let those, like, how I mentioned, let the real you come through. Like, that's going to attract the people that are meant to be in your life, because it is exhausting trying to be someone you're not. And if I can say something that I want, the listeners or the viewers to take away from who I am, is I have been a person that has been very authentic and then went through a period where I dimmed myself down, and I'm finding myself again. Like, I'm finding who I was before I had to dim myself down.
And putting it all together.
And it's exhausting, and it's a waste of time.
Was it motherhood?
It wasn't motherhood. It was a relationship
Okay.
that I felt like I could never be myself in. I was constantly walking on eggshells, and I was trying to mold myself into who I thought this person wanted.
Aww.
And
didn't last. You broke free.
Surprise, had I not tried to do that, and I would have been the person that I was before and who I am becoming again now, it would have had a more positive outcome. Because again, if you are pretending to be someone, people can feel that, and it's work. It's work that you are putting in.
Energy.
It's energy, and it can be felt. And it was always a very superficial connection, because I wasn't allowing this person to see who I really am.
So you had a guard.
Yes. And now this person is seeing me again, who he met before. And it's a much, much different, a much better relationship, even though it's not, a romantic relationship, but it feels more authentic, and even he can be more authentic, and it's a much better.
So that's
dynamic.
probably why you don't want to be married, because maybe you think that's going to change you. That's what I just got.
I don't know. We're wrapping up.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. But yeah, if I can, share that with everyone, just it's too exhausting, and it's a waste of time to try to be someone that you're not. So just be who you are.
Yes. Regardless. Well, thank you guys. Like and subscribe.
Yes.
I really enjoy, this is what I enjoy most about doing our podcast, is just being us and talking to you guys. I really enjoy our time together. We don't see each other often, as we should. I mean, we just went on a trip, but however, we don't. And I really enjoy being with you guys.
I love talking to you guys.
Guys.
See you next time, guys.
Bye.
Like and subscribe.
Thank you. Bye-bye.